Well, good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So before we get started, please click on that subscribe button if you've not subscribed, as majority of these viewers are not a subscriber yet. So make sure you subscribe so you get an update from us. Now, if you take a look at this analysis, we did analysis right for this 7th. I told you guys that we will be having a bullish move for the 7th of December, right, which is today. I told you guys that we would be moving bullish on our GBP USD. Guess what? We actually had that bullish move. I know we actually did our Fibonacci retracement 2 year, right? We told you that this level can drop to a 2 level before we have a pullback. It's either it's dropped to this level of 23.6, or it's actually come to this level at this level here and have a rejection, or we actually have a rejection at this level, then price will go up. Guess what? We actually had this movement here, right? So that is to tell you that we are now on a bullish move. Our bullish move has now started, and one of the reasons why we are having a bullish move on this GBP USD is that we had a bearish move on USD index. So when you take a look at this USD index, this is a bearish move. So by the way, I will be doing analysis on this USD index. Make sure you go check the channel, watch it, and you'll be able to understand our USD movement itself. So let's start this movement from here. So we will take this as a drop. A pullback would be made. We consider this as a pullback. Then we will take this as a drop again. Here comes the pullback, right? Here it's a new lows that broke this previous lows. Guess what we need to happen? A pullback. After this pullback, what do we expect next? A new low. So we are now having a new low. So this USD index will continue to have this drop as long as we will be having a drop on this our USD index or DXY. Then be expecting a bullish move on this GBP USD. That is to tell you that as USD is dropping, then expect a bullish move on GBP USD. So that is what we'll be expecting for the 8th also, which is the next day, 8th of December. We would also expect a bullish move. Now I'm going to give you different reasons why we would take such trade. So the first time, if you open your trend, right, you open your currency you want to trade, the first question that will come to your mind, or the first question you ask yourself, is that what is the trend, what is the movement? So you would see that this is a bullish move, this is an uptrend, price is going up. So second question you ask yourself, has a pullback been made, especially when it's an uptrend move? On an uptrend move, you tend to have an higher highs, then you will have a correction, right? Then you would have an higher highs again, new highs, a correction will be made, a new highs. So you want to ask yourself, have a pullback been made yet or not? If as at that time you open your price, right, you want to trade, I see that this price has gone up massively, right? What you should have in mind is that a pullback will be coming soon, or will occur anytime soon. So it will not be your decision, should I trade this pullback, whereby you have to sell on this pullback, or will I have to be patient enough for this pullback to happen finish before you go long? So it is just depends on you, right? But when we take a look at this GBP USD, you see that a pullback has just been made finish, right? We first of all had this bullish move on GBP USD, right? Price went up. Those of you that actually follow this channel consistently, we see how we went up. I told you guys to go up. Now that this price has now given us a pullback, which I told you that a pullback, we actually have a rejection around there, or at this level of 23.6 of Fibonacci. Guess what? We've now added this rejection. Price is now moving up. So now that a pullback has just finished, now we are now ready for a new highs to be made. So that is the question. You I say second question, you now ask yourself, okay, it is now time for us to actually go long, since a new highs is about to be made. So that is why one of the reasons why we will be expecting a bullish move for the next day on the GBP USD, which is for the 8th. Now, third question you ask yourself is that, especially when you're using the moving average, those of you, that is because I use it a lot, which I use 10 period moving average. So you ask your question, is this price above this moving average, or it is below this moving average? You can see here price kind of give us a pullback and it broke below this moving average, right? Then it later corrected itself. Now it is above this moving average. So we kind of had like a pullback that came to hit our moving average, which I told you guys that we're very much likely to have a rejection at this level. Now price has hit our moving average. Guess what we've gotten now? We've now had a bullish move. So GBP USD Price has given us a pullback, it's our moving average. Now price is now going up. So that is another reason why we will be having a bullish move for the next day on GBPUSD. So I've given different reasons why. When you take a look at your DXY, you will see that DXY will be falling. That is to say GBP will be going bullish. When you take a look at the trend on GBPUSD, you see that we are to go bullish. When you take a look at the moving average, you see price is above the moving average. It has tapped the moving average, right? It gave us a pullback, tap the moving average. Now it is now time to go long, right? When you take a look at this movement, you see a pullback has finished, and now a movement which is a bullish move is now playing out on GBPUSD. So to now place this trade, do in case you want to place this trade, you want to go to your 4-hour time frame. So where do we think a pullback or rejection happen? I do say it repeatedly that if price has reacted to a level previously, price gets to that same level, we very much likely to have a reaction at that same level. So take a look at this. You would want to, that's 4-hour time for us. You want to play you want to place your trade. You see that price has reacted to this level down here, which I highlighted as red. So we will take this red. Price reacted here. One, we saw price actually dropped, right? Once price gave us a pullback, we saw price came to this same red line we've highlighted. Price reacted and dropped again, right? Now that this price has gone up, it has now tested this level. Of course, we now expect a reaction on this GBP. So we now expect a drop. So after this drop, what do we expect now? We now expect after this drop, which a pullback will play out. After that, we would now expect a new high. So if you want to enter this trade, right, the best time to actually place this trade, I would say possibly the New York section or London section. As at now, we are still on the 7th, right? We are trying to predict for the next, which is 8, right? So as at now, we are still on the 7th, right? Possibly London section. If the price has broken this highs, price is rejecting. See this level price has been reacting to, right? If price manages to break above it, then I'll say that will be a good opportunity to actually go ahead to take your buy, because price can actually come to the same level again, drop again, you know come to this same level again, drop again, and thereby price might be ranging within this level till maybe the London session opens. We tend to have a good movement on GBP USD on the London session, or when the New York session, we tend to have that movement. But as of now, we might be having a range market move. So that is why I'm going to advise you, all you just have to do is just be patient enough. Let this price actually break this ice. Once this price breaks this ice, then you can go ahead to go long. And if you want to be patient enough, you want to stay calm, you can also wait for a pullback to occur. Once the pullback occur, then you can go ahead to go long again. So it's just up to you on how you take this trade. So when you take a look at this moving average, also you see that this price is still above our moving average. But if it eventually drops and breaks below this moving average, the best thing I will advise you is just kind of wait, be patient enough. Do not yet place this trade. I said this price kind of correct itself and is above this moving average and possibly break above this highs. Then that will be like multi confirmation that okay, GBP USD, it is now time for us to actually take our buy button. Can now press your buy button and go long on GBP for the day.